Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I am finally going to be doing this video ends when I read a 5-star book, or when I find a 5-star read, whatever the title is supposed to be. I'm not exactly sure, but basically I'm going to film every time I'm reading a book, no matter like what it is or what video I might be filming with that book. This video will be me tracking every book I've read until I find a 5-star read. So I'm really excited about this. This is a video that I've seen a lot of the like secular popular booktubers do, and I just really enjoy watching it because it's so interesting to me to see basically a collection of books and why they rate them what they do, and then why the 5-star book is 5 stars. I just think it's interesting, so I am going to share. And I'm just very excited. So the last 5-star book that I read was Malicious Intent by Lynn Blackburn. This is book 2 in the Defend and Protect trilogy. And I think I loved this better than book 1. Like, just because I loved the characters and the relationship, because this is like childhood friends to lovers, okay? And it's also like a little bit of second chance romance, which normally I don't like, but this was done well. So that was really fun. So I could, in theory, just read the 3rd book, and I'm guessing it's going to be 5 stars. But after I finished this book, I actually went on a little work trip, and I brought Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber with me. And I have finished this book now as well. And I am filming a fantasy video. You'll likely see that before you see this video, I hope, unless I read a 5-star soon. But I hope not. Like, I want this video to last, but then also I do know that I plan to read the 3rd book to this book, and I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. So like, whatever, okay? I want to read 5-star books, so I don't care when or how. And this video will be documenting, like, clearly I'm learning my taste and I know what I like to read and what I will give 5 stars, which is good. Like, that's kind of why I want to do this video, is to just like test myself to see if I know myself well, if I can read like lots of 5-star reads. So anyways, and then my current read is Destroy the Day. And this could very well be 5 stars as well, because I gave the 2nd book, Defend the Dawn, 5 stars. But there, like, things could go wrong if things go wrong, you know? If she, like, doesn't make this work out how I want it to. So ideally I would give this 5 stars, but we'll see. So I don't know if I'm gonna only exclusively read this book before I start another book. I think I'm all over the place. So I don't know if I'm going to exclusively read this book before I start another one, but we'll see. I'll document. Also, I could end up starting some other books in this video too. So I will let you guys know. I'm very excited to see how this goes.
Okay.
I finished this book. And I was going to like try to give updates throughout it, but I really just binged it. But I definitely need to address something. And I'm like laughing. I'm feeling kind of like in a funny mood. I enjoyed this book. I'm giving it 4 stars, but I feel like I've kind of hyped this trilogy on my channel, and I need to like put a full disclaimer now on this book, because I know a lot of my subscribers will not like this book because of the content that is in it. So I want to talk about that. And I wish that I could have, like, you know, given updates, but I thought it was really well done. I loved the writing. If there were an accident, if there was a certain thing not in this book, it would have been 5 stars. Like, I loved the wrap up. I thought just the progression of the plot was great. For this big of a book, I think she did brilliant with it. And I think she like concluded the world really well. However, there is a relationship between 2 guys that goes farther than I would ever be comfortable reading, and I was disappointed. It put kind of a red flag on this author for me now. I do love her Curse Breakers trilogy, and there is also a boy-boy relationship in that trilogy, but they're side characters, and it's very mildly described for what I'm comfortable reading. Whereas this, it was a main character, and you got like semi-descriptive scenes between them. And so I just want everyone to be aware of that. I wanted to say that. So yeah. Hi guys, so because of the vlog that I'm filming alongside this one, you're gonna see it'll be like some doubles of me, so hopefully that's okay. But I'm in the middle of filming reading popular YA fantasy books, and it kind of turned into just like a reading the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy reading vlog. So I just did like a little chat about the Ballad of an Ever After. This is 3 stars. Yeah, now I know, okay? Her writing is not for me. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not a fan, I would just say. But I am gonna finish the trilogy, so I'll be reading this book and you'll see more updates in that vlog. But now I will say, like, I'm fairly bored in this trilogy, so I'm itching to start this book because I kind of just know it's going to be 5 stars. I'll be shocked if it's not. So this is my like lifeline for this video. I kind of expect this book to end the video. So just a little foreshadow there, we'll see. Hi everyone. Oh, this video. I don't even know what is happening, okay? So I think last time I talked, I wanted to start reading this book, which I do still, but I'm feeling a book slump. I'm not gonna lie, the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, I was just so, I wish that I liked it, okay? So oh yeah, okay. I guess I didn't update the 3rd book. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I think I might have said 3 in my video about it, but it's 2 stars. Check Goodreads. I wrote like a thorough review of like why I didn't like it, but her writing is just not for me. That must be so annoying for authors, for everyone, like, I don't know, but I hope you guys know what I mean when I say the writing wasn't for me. It's just like, the way she described the story, and not necessarily the sentence structure, but just her storytelling is the writing, and I wasn't connected to it. Like, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, then I was like, oh, I want to read this book because, okay, in my head, I know that this book is going to be 5 stars. So I'm like, well, I want this video to like last a bit longer. So I'll read this book first and then this book. But you guys, I need to read this book because I need to read something that I love. And I feel like it's been a while now, which is annoying. So this book needs to save it all. And I've already started it. I love it, you guys. Like, this is the writing that I want. Like, whoa, Lynn Blackburn? Excuse you. I'm kind of into it. Like, I think I need to read everything that she's ever written. Like, that's how good I feel about this. And it might be because, like I said, I was feeling a slump coming on and this is just so refreshing. But truly, no. Like, if you read the first book in this series, which is called Unknown Threat, you read Unknown Threat, that writing, those characters, the way the romance is woven into the mystery, exactly what I want to read in a romantic suspense. Like, I'm telling you. Okay, so anyways, this is just a continuation of that. And I have been so incredibly curious about this couple and not what I thought. Okay, so it gets spicy right away, and not the spicy that we think. It becomes so intriguing and like some drama right from the beginning, which is what I like about this author. Like, she doesn't take her time. She's like, let's do it. These characters have issues. We need to figure it out. But you follow the characters, like, and their relationships though. It's so good. Okay, I am in a mood. So I can't wait to finish this book, and I literally just started it. And this is the 5 star that I wanted. So this will probably end the video. I will give updates as I read this book. I'm going to tell you how amazing it is, and then we'll say goodbye. And I can at least say that I have now done this video, because if you watched my goals video, which I'll link down below, my 2024 goals, I wanted to try this video. This video ends when I read a 5-star book, whatever the title is. I don't know what I'm going to title it, but I wanted to try it because I was so intrigued, like how long would it actually take? Well, I didn't anticipate finding this trilogy and already knowing that it's amazing, because I already knew I wanted to read this book this month. Lined up perfectly, okay? Because this is what I'm talking about. These are the 5 stars that I want to read always, right? So I'm just not in the mood for this book, which is too bad, because then do I return it to the library and then wait weeks and weeks? I mean, no big deal. Sure, yes, okay. I did start it, and it definitely, like, so I read chapter 1. It's definitely interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm just not in the mood for this kind of book. So goodbye, returning it, because it's fine. I'll get it from the library again later, and I really do want to read The Housemaid's Secret first. Whatever. Okay, so goodbye to this. And then here we go. Do you know how, like, is there a possible way this will not be 5 stars? I don't know, but you shall see. Okay, I will document. And this is the, like, life and energy we needed in this video, right? Because I guess the nature of this video is, like, you're constantly reading not 5-star books, and then all of a sudden you find one and you're, like, instantly happy. That's me. Because, like, I just read the first couple pages and I'm like, oh yes, so good. And I have a bit of time. This is like my one down day from the week. Like, you guys, work it's just a busy time. Like, it's always busy. So why do I say that? Like, I have a busy job, okay? And I at least get to work from home today, and I've got nothing on my calendar. So if I get my computer work done, I technically, like, there's always more work to be doing, of course, but technically, you know. So. Hello, friends. So, I don't know what you can see in the background, because I am filming with the back-facing camera, so I can't see what you see right now. So I hope that I'm in the shot. I have to update because, you guys, I am 155 pages in, chapter 17 of this book, and I am not feeling that it's 5 stars. I think it's gonna be 4 stars because it's slow and I'm not enjoying it. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Like, I thought this video was gonna end with this book, but like, it's not, because at this point it's not 5 stars and it's not gonna turn around, because like, if up to this point I'm like, what is happening here? Like, we are getting some development with the relationship and we're like seeing a lot of the characters, but it's just kind of boring. Like, there's not a lot happening. It's so slow and I need more. So you guys, like it's still good. I definitely still like it. I want to read it, but it's just not 5-star level compared to the other 2 books. It's not like the other 2. So I'm just surprised, and I had to say something because I was so like, oh, it's gonna be 5 stars, whatever. And it's not. I can't believe it. I'm so shocked. So I just needed to tell you. And now I have no idea what book I'm gonna read next that could be 5 stars. Cause like, I do want this video to end. But I guess, like, here we go. Like, this is the whole point of this video. I'm just very surprised. Yeah, and if I look 10, which I hope that I do, I'm just like really excited about the summer weather. I bought some self-tanning cream and I like rubbed it in this area. So if I look brown, that is why. So I was able to really bronze my face. And so I'm just really trying to embrace the tan look right now, because if you saw like the rest of my arms and like my stomach and anywhere else on my body except right here, I would look very white. So don't be fooled. I rubbed tanning cream on me and it's like pretty natural. So I'm happy about it. I'm just so surprised about this book. Like, as I was reading it today, I was like, this is not as good as the other two. It's just not. I like the relationship that's in here, but even that is slow moving as well. The back and forth, the type of back and forth it is, if you can catch my drift, is like not as enjoyable to read as the first two books back and forth was. Like the kind of will they, won't they. This book, it's like, okay, so you guys just need to like talk and decide and not like string each other on, because they're both stringing each other on in different ways. And I don't really like that. So yeah, that is that. I'm so surprised. So this is going to be 4 stars. Unless somehow she turns it around, but like, no, because up to this point, it's 4 stars. And unless I guess it picks up pace, but even then, like I said, too much of the book wasn't that interesting, and it's just not 5-star level. So now I don't know what to do, but I had to tell you. And do you like my cookies? I was just feeling cookies. Cookies are like one of my favorite desserts. Hi everyone. So updating this book. Strangely enough, like I am most comfortable reading right here. Like I just like sit in this chair, and like my desk is right here, so I like put my foot on it or I prop it on my bed, and I could like sit here and read for hours. Okay, but I need to update. So I'm gonna finish it tonight, and I want to tell you about how I'm feeling under fire. Okay, I'm feeling under fire. No. So it definitely is good. Like, I like the writing, I like the characters, but I do find the plot slower moving, and I'm not as into this couple. I really liked it at the beginning, but now, like, okay, another thing that's happened is, and I mean, okay, this happened in either book 1 or book 2. I forget, but okay, one of the other books, the guy has like a term of endearment for the girl that gets overused, and I think it was baby in one of the other ones, which I overlooked because I was like, I mean, maybe I want to be called baby sometime. I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know. I've never been called baby in my life, okay? But the term in this book is princess. And I draw the line there. I am kind of icked. Is that a term? I got the ick. Like, he calls her princess too much. Like, to me, the term princess is for a dad to his daughter. That's it. And maybe I don't understand. Like, is there anyone out there watching this video right now? Be honest. Has your significant other ever called you princess? Because, okay, I'll accept it. But in this book, it was always during times where I'm like, ew, I can't even picture in a real life scenario where a guy would ever call a girl princess and it would be cute. Like, I was so icked out by it. So that happened, and I was like, oh no. So this still is, it's totally still 4 stars though, because like I'm having a good time, but there's just like some key things that are keeping this from 5 stars. And I'm just like so surprised, and I don't know what to do. Where do I go from here? Like, so I'm gonna finish this right now, and then I will come back probably tomorrow because I'm like really tired and I need to like wash my face and go to bed, but I also really want to finish this book. I finished this book and it's 4 stars. Okay, I'll link my, well, no. Okay, just check my Goodreads. I wrote a review. I enjoyed it. Good characters, good wrap up to the world, you know, but like there were just some key things that I've already mentioned that I just can't. So, but 4 stars is still good. Like, definitely still recommend this trilogy, and really just read this book to cringe along with me. Okay, so yeah, just one too many princesses in this book. So now I have started Love in Tandem by Becca Kinzer, and how do you feel about this? Yeah, Love in Tandem. So I'm only a couple pages into it, and I mean, it feels similar writing style to Dear Henry, so I have hope. I just need this book to be 5 stars. So that is the goal. And I will tell you how it goes. I don't know. Like, I'll be reading it on my tablet. So let's do this, okay? Because seriously, where's the 5 star in this video? Like, this was my lifeline, you guys. Like, I'm more upset about that than the book itself. Anyways, this video continues on. Thank you for being with me. You guys, I am learning how to film this video. It's kind of weird because like I feel like it's just a bunch of jump clips of me updating, so it's hard because I'm filming other videos along with this video. So whatever. I'm learning here, and thank you for giving me the space to experiment once again. I'm gonna keep saying it because I just really appreciate it, and I want you guys to know. Okay, so I just got out of the library and I got this book. So I'm very excited about this. Now, I have been reading more of Love in Tandem, and I'm liking it, you guys. I'm liking it. So I have a lot of hope for it. But it's an ebook, and I don't have a physical book that I'm reading right now. So I think I might make The Housemaid's Secret be my book. And I kind of was going to save this for a different video, but I think I have to return it like in 2 weeks because this is like a newer release, or it's so popular that they don't give it to you for as long. I am excited about this one though. This is the sequel to The Housemaid, which I read in January, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. So I don't think I'll give this book 5 stars. So it may or may not be in this video, because if I finish Love in Tandem first, that'll end this video. And then, I don't know, maybe this just won't end up in a video, but I kind of wanted it to. Oh well, I mean, you'll see my thoughts in my wrap up, but whatever. So yeah, I just hope it doesn't feel repetitive compared to The Housemaid, because what other twists are there to do? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty, but we'll see. Hi everyone, update time. So I have finished Love in Tandem. This video is so interesting. I'm gonna just keep on saying it, and you guys are happy about it. It's fine. So I have not had the time to update this vlog in particular because I am filming other vlogs. So it's just so interesting. I'm like, okay, how many videos can I have going all at once before I get confused? So Love in Tandem, I did finish this book, and it is not 5 stars, it's 4 stars. So I'm like, no. So yeah, in a way I guess it's good because it's like, okay, I can't be swayed just because I'm filming this video to just give a book 5 stars. I have a very specific taste now for 5 stars, and like 4 stars is good. It means I really enjoyed it, but to be like a favorite and to be something I could give like that 5 star, it's just, I can't give those out very much unless I like loved the book. Over the weekend, I did start this book, The Housemaid's Secret, and I am on page 80. So one thought I've had is like, how has this girl not like figured out that everyone is hiding something? The first book, she clearly was like tricked by these characters, and I feel like she's getting tricked again, and we're getting tricked along with her because she's not looking into things. And I just feel like in this book now she's like putting herself in a situation that's unsafe, and she should learn. And so that's one thing where I'm not enjoying it as much as The Housemaid. I did read a book, Just One of the Boys, by Leah and Kate Rooper. And I found this book because it's actually a Canadian author duo. They're from British Columbia, and I thought that was really cool. And they're writing about hockey and set in the States, but one of the characters is from Canada. And the way they talked about it, I'm like, oh, they actually understand what it's like living in Canada. So I could tell that they were Canadian. This is a classic kind of like She's the Man type of situation where the girl has a twin brother and they look very similar. and she's better at hockey than he is, but because she's a girl, she can't get drafted to this guy's team. He replaces her brother basically and plays in place for him, and she's really good, and then she starts making friends with the captain of the team, and it's one of those things. I really enjoyed it. It's young adult, but there was a lot of language, and it was such a turnoff. Like, they used the F word a couple times, multiple times actually. There was just lots of language, but it was clean. It was definitely entertaining, quick, easy read. So that was, I don't know, 3 or 4 stars, something like that. So this video goes on. I will try to update you when I have something important to say, but otherwise, like, what am I gonna do, you know? Okay, I can't tell how crooked that is, but please bear with me. This video, it can be completed now, you guys, because I did finish To Con a Gentleman by Sarah Adams, and I am gonna give it 5 stars. I really loved it. I listened to the audiobook, and it was just so entertaining. It was so clean, so funny, and I'm just very happy to have read this book, and not what I expected from this video. So very interesting, and I was worried this video was gonna take a very long time because I realized that, like, I don't give 5 stars very often, and I was kind of riding a high from like February because I gave like 2 or 3 books 5 stars, which is unusual for me. So I was like, okay, when I gave Malicious Intent 5 stars, I was like, okay, let's go for another one. And then it was been a long time since I've read that book and since I've read 5 stars. So yeah, I didn't finish The Housemaid's Secrets. I haven't been in the mood to read a physical book lately. I've been reading ebooks and audiobooks, but I'm also not as interested in this one just because of how I see it going. Like, she's just not being very smart, and I feel like because of what happened in the first book, she should have her guard up. She should like know some stuff by now, and she just is being dumb, I feel like. And then also, I just feel like she doesn't have a backbone, and yet she should. So her character is just frustrating me, so whatever. It frustrated me in the first book too, so that's fine. I'm still like entertained by it, but I wouldn't say it's like a favorite. So anyways, I'm not gonna push myself to finish that book for this video because I did finish To Con a Gentleman. So for this book, I don't know if I explained what it's about, so I'm gonna do that just in case. We follow this girl named Rose who is like a con woman. She and her uncle con rich people out of money, and they give it to this like orphanage. So they're doing it for like a good reason, you could say, but they're also like conning people. And she gets some like misinformation and goes to this duke's house to like con him into thinking he got her pregnant, but it's the wrong house. So this guy knows for a fact that like he hasn't been with a woman like ever, so he knows she's lying to him, but he starts like swapping the con back onto her, and that was really funny. Like, he starts kind of messing with her, and she has to like play along because she doesn't know he knows. And so he ends up like basically tricking her into coming to his family home because he is like not really wanting to go there by himself. So he's like, okay, this will be fun, she'll come along with me, she'll be a distraction, let's do it. And so she agrees because she can't like show that she isn't who she says she is. So it was just funny from then on. Like, there was a lot of found family. Like, his family was so sweet. It was really cool to get to know them, and Sarah Adams definitely set up for the second book, and I wish that my library has it, but it doesn't. So I'm like, I want to know. Like, I definitely want to know what's up with that couple because she gave us just great crumbs in this book. So anyways, and yeah, there was like a lot of humor, but a lot of depth too. Like, they really got to know each other. They became good friends. And then the guy in particular is dealing with pretty intense grief, and that is super like explored in this book. And I was very impressed for that. And like, just overall, I was so impressed with the way Sarah Adams wrote this story. I thought like so many aspects were really high quality. It was super clean. Like, they kissed like once, and there was no language, but it was still like a romantic comedy type of feel. And it was Regency. So the funny thing is though, like, it didn't feel Regency because that wasn't the focus. Like, the time period wasn't the focus. It was like these characters and the relationships, which again is my favorite thing. So it just hit so hard. I really enjoyed it, and I gave it 5 stars. And I was happy to do that because I wanted to end this video. So there we go, experiment done. I'm glad that I did this, and I don't know if I'll ever do it again, because it's almost stressful to try to find a 5-star, even though like that's what I want to be doing anyways. But I think filming it put the pressure on, because I didn't want to like show you a million books that aren't 5 stars. I don't know. This is such a weird video, but I've just been so curious. So now I know I've done it, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm gonna just keep on like experimenting here. Like, there's so many popular booktube videos and like reading vlog themes and ideas out there that are so fun to watch, and I just kind of wrote them off that like it wouldn't be possible for me to do them. I don't know why. I kind of box myself in sometimes, but this year I've been really trying to push out of the box, and I'm just proud of myself for that, and it's making YouTube fun. And so I'm really looking forward to whatever next videos come up that I might want to try out myself. So I'll give credit where it's due. I don't know who first thought of this video, but whoever did, it's a great idea, and I'm glad like so many people are doing it, because I just think it's so interesting. But it's definitely difficult when you're filming other videos alongside this one, because I had to balance like, what did I say in one and what have I said like online, and just like it was a little bit confusing. So yeah, anyways, there's that. Thank you for watching, you guys. I'll write all of the books down below that I mentioned, and I'll link any vlogs that I mentioned too that are within this video. I also just put up my wrap up that has like more thorough reviews, I guess, of some of these books, so I'll link that down below too if you missed it. I'll link my April TBR down below because I'm very excited about those books. And that is everything, you guys. Thank you for watching this, and we will see what comes next. I'm still in the process of planning. Like, it's been a busy week for me, so I haven't had time to like really think out what I want to do, but luckily like this video was already going, so I was able to get it done. And yeah, okay guys, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.